Hey everyone, you know what they say, it takes a crowd to draw a crowd. So welcome to our crowd here at Real Talk, the show where movies aren't just watched, they're felt. I'm your host Josh, film lover, storyteller, and lifelong believer that great cinema doesn't just pass through your eyes, it leaves an imprint on your soul. Here on Real Talk, we dig into the heartbeat of film, the emotion, the craft, the moments that remind us why we keep coming back to the screen. From silver screen classics to modern mind benders, this is where honest conversation meets cinematic passion. If you're new to the show, welcome to the crowd. This is your safe zone for unfiltered movie talk. Be sure to follow Real Talk on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever your cinematic compass takes you. And when the credits roll, keep the dialogue going with us on social media at Real Talk for updates, bonus extras, and maybe a few opinions that spark a debate or two. Now, today's episode is a special one because we have a list from a guest whose perspective on film is as sharp as it is soulful. That guest is Mick Clay, the mind behind at Mick's Movie Reviews. He's also known on Instagram as Dr. Celluloid for his horror-themed reviews. He's a critic, a cinephile, a cinematic archaeologist who digs deep into the layers of storytelling, performance, and visual craft. Whether he's examining cult curiosities, dissecting auteur cinema, or spotlighting overlooked gems, Mick brings both intellect and passion to every discussion. Though, due to some unforeseen circumstances, Mick was unable to join us today, so he shared his list with us, and we have on in his place Mel, aka Amy, aka for today only, Mick from England. So grab your popcorn, find your favorite spot on the couch, and settle in.
Wait a minute. What does your name tag say, Mel?
It says, hello, my name is Mel, but it's not Mel today, it's Mick. I colored this myself today.
I love it.
Oh, that should be the name of the episode.
Just
so
so you don't
grab your popcorn, join the crowd, and settle in. Today's conversation is going to explore what happens when film criticism becomes an art form of its own. This is Real Talk. Welcome in, Mel. Dave's here with us as he is wont to do.
Here. He was still in his preamble, Amy. You know,
yeah,
like
you
4.5 minutes long. You know,
2 minutes and 30 seconds. Watch the
no, even though you digress, it is brilliant.
I do digress, damn it.
You digress brilliantly.
To your deep dive.
I want to shout out real quick before we get in. Mick was planning on joining us last week. It didn't work out. So Dave said, hey, why don't we reach out to Mick and see if we can get his list, and then have our number one fan, our Flight of the Conchords, Mel, join us as a proxy. And I was like, man, that's a great idea. So I reached out to Mick, and he was like, he seemed, as much as you can see him over text, emotionally like touched by this. I may be reading a lot into that. That's okay. I'm putting emotion into his black and white text.
The only emotion I get out of text is usually when it's all in capitals or exclamation points.
Yeah, I'm getting yelled at.
So that's just anger. So if you're saying he wasn't angry about it, then
he was not angry.
He was not italics.
He was very happy to do it.
And so yes. I went to Amy. I went to Mel or
you
Amy.
Turned your head in the living room. You're like,
and,
hey.
And I said, hey, I have this idea. Would you come on the show? And she goes, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Explain the situation, all that stuff, you know.
So normally
happy to represent Mick.
There you go.
Normally at this point of the show, we would have Mick talk about himself and tell us where to find him. But I will just tell everybody his handle on Instagram. It's at Mick's Movie Reviews and at Dr. Celluloid. Dr. Celluloid is all horror content. Mick's Movie Reviews is any and every movie.
Is that Dr. DR or Dr. DOCTOR?
No, it's DR Celluloid.
Huh.
But it's linked. If you go to at Mick's Movie Reviews, it's also it's linked.
Where did he get his medical degree? Did he give us
his credentials?
That's why he's not on here, because we'd be looking behind him for all of his credentials.
I was gonna make a joke, but I forgot where Bullwinkle went. What's a matter you? He got it from What's a Matter
You?
Is that where?
Yeah.
That's where Bullwinkle.
That's a joke my dad would have liked. Good job.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just gotta say, when you do your preamble, you sway. You go back and forth a lot.
Because I'm a fidgeter.
He's got a feeling.
But it's fun to watch. It's a little dizzy.
Yes,
We're
it's
all getting
because
seasick now.
I physically have this
He's like, I'm
inability
recording
to
this
sit
on my
still.
yacht, and the waves are crashing on both sides.
No, I don't know why I do it. But I do have
It's
an
got a lot of
inability to
feeling
sit
and heart
still.
in it, so you got to move
Yeah,
with
I
it.
got to get into it. I got to
get
feel
that
these
energy
words.
out somehow.
Don't yuck his yum,
Yeah.
David.
I know,
Apparently,
very
it is
true.
ADHD because here's my hyperactive. I
See,
can't
we were
sit
just
still.
talking about that before we started. Diagnosed, undiagnosed.
Diagnosed. At this point in the show, I would say, hey, Mick, what is the top 10 you have for us? So, Mel, as Mick's proxy in this venture, what is our top 10 list today?
We're working on our top 10 list of English actors.
English
Correct?
speaking actors or like British actors?
I think it's anyone from
British.
the greater UK. So,
Yes. There's some
Welsh, Scottish,
Yep.
Irish.
We got them all on the list.
And we are using actor in that gender neutral performer sense. Not strictly men. There are men or women.
My list is only men. Was I supposed to think of women as being people too? I don't understand.
We like to.
Women can act.
The way this is going
Why
to work.
is this the first I'm hearing of it?
They're funny too.
I don't know if this changes the order for you guys, but it does for me. We're going to go Mel, Dave, myself. We'll each talk about our number 10, and then we'll do our number 9, blah, 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 blah.
Go ahead,
all
Mick.
the way down.
Mick, what is your number 10? Mick, Mel.
Number 10, I actually reading over Mick's list. It's pretty accurate to how I would feel. I don't, probably different order, but Helena Bonham Carter, I love her.
That's good, yeah.
So I had her, Tim Burton's wife. He's in a bunch of her movies. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I think of her as Fight Club. That's who Mick. That's how Mick remembers her as an actress. But same. That's one of my favorite roles. I just really like her. She was really good in everything she's in. She just brings a little extra.
Yeah, she does. She's a great
extra.
one.
Extra, not gum, not extra gum.
Right.
She is not spearmint flavored.
Normally, when we do these episodes, I do not have any advanced knowledge of anyone else's list.
Are you saying you cheated? Did you see my list?
In this case, I saw Mick's list beforehand. That being said, I didn't even think of Helena Bonham Carter, and the fact that she is in Fight Club makes her worthy to have been included on my list.
That movie. She is.
Yeah.
She's
as important, if not more important, than Ed Norton in that movie.
Yes.
And actually, Brad Pitt's the most important in that movie, I think, but she's probably next most important.
She's
she's amazing in it.
And what's his name with the bitch tits?
Bob.
Yeah.
Meatloaf as Bob. All right.
So
Dave,
I guess I'll go to my number 10. Just so we're clear, I did have a list of 16, but I'll start at 10.
Overachiever.
And then bring in some of the later. But number 10 I have is Ben Kingsley.
That's a great one. Yeah.
Now, not only is he great in so many things, Schindler's List stands out as something I remember he was so strong, but he's also the only actor who doesn't get shit for he did Brownface. He played Gandhi, for Christ's sake.
Gandhi.
And it doesn't seem like he's dealing with any blowback from that currently, which I don't think he should, because he's absolutely brilliant.
Phenomenal.
He was so insanely good as Gandhi, and I think got his Oscar for that, right? His first Oscar? But I digress, as I love to say. You guys point out to me.
No, but you're right. Ben Kingsley's another great one. I just watched a movie with him just the other day. My wife and we watched the Thursday Murder Club, a British. British actors they're in a retirement home.
Do they bake cakes? That's
they don't bake. Well, there is a cake baker.
One
of the characters does bake cakes.
I don't think I've heard of that movie.
Hi, Jennifer. It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix. Yes, Jennifer and my little buddy Barrett is visiting us as well. So come make your screen debut.
Mister?
Make your screen debut, my buddy. Say hi, everybody.
What's your top 10?
His top 10 is whatever my grandpa says.
Food.
So Helena Bonham Carter is great. Ben Kingsley, amazing.
Yeah.
My number 10 is someone that most people don't realize is British, and that is the great Delroy Lindo.
It's a very good one.
Who is that?
Delroy Lindo, he's in Cider House Rules, The Five Bloods. This
Get
year,
Shorty.
I think he's going to get nominated for an Oscar for his role in Sinners this year.
Really?
He's just absolutely fantastic. Absolutely love him. And Dave and I, we always talk about with these top 10 lists that it's not necessarily my 10 favorite.
No.
Sometimes it's people that I just want to shout out and get
Yeah.
more attention to.
They're
and
worth discussing, or
yes, 100%. And I really think that just the fact that Delroy Lindo is British by birth, that's he was born in London.
It's surprising.
Like, yeah, it's surprising. So let's shout him out.
Right.
So that's my number
Shout
10.
out.
Good job.
And then number 9, Mick, aka Mel.
Mick Mel.
AKA
It sounds like Mel Mick, which is
Mel
where
Mick.
Alf is from.
That's
Mel
where
Mick, right?
Alf is from. Yes.
Okay. I'm just
Don't
curious.
eat the cats.
Ooh. James McAvoy, who's Scottish.
Oh yeah.
James McAvoy's a good one.
He, I guess, did a lot of British TV. Mick is letting us know that. And his Chronicles of Narnia, which I have not seen, I don't think. That was from back in
Yeah, he's
20 years ago.
He's like the half goat boy thing.
Oh.
Good boy.
I just
and then
X-Men, but yeah, good.
that's what he put in here, and then the movie Split, which I have not seen, which I wanted to see that one.
Split is
so
good.
Names, unless Dave's sitting next to me, usually I say, well, do I know this from such films as, and then Dave will name a bunch. So I did IMDb him, and he was in Shameless. So I'm like, okay, that's how I know. I mean, I definitely recognized his face, but Shameless is something that
was he in the U.S. Shameless or the British Shameless?
Probably the
it was
British
a U.S.
Shameless.
Was he?
Was he?
Oh, I don't know. I just
don't
saw
know.
Shameless.
I would bet he's in the UK Shameless, and I bet he's one of
That's
the.
my guess. That's where I would guess.
I don't know. Let's see.
That being said, James McAvoy is a wonderful actor.
Yeah.
So
he's great in
very.
X-Men. Before I was absolutely sick and tired of superhero comic book movies, I did actually kind of like the one where they brought the 1960s X-Men, the younger class of everybody. Somehow Wolverine is still the same age, but
He never.
Anyways, my number
British
9,
Shameless, yes.
Yeah, it's okay. My number 9, and my list I tried to balance a little bit again by because if I just did old classic actors, it would just be Anthony Hopkins and Kenneth Branagh and all these,
right?
And there's just less fun of that.
Yeah.
So I tried to bring in some new blood, and one of which is Will Poulter. For a couple of reasons. One, I also didn't realize he was British when he first popped up in what's that road trip movie or
with
We're the Millers. We're the Millers. And he's great in that. He's very funny. And then I see he's on The Bear, and he's absolutely amazing in that show. He's amazing in so many other things. And then I watched Son of Rambo, which is he's a kid.
Yeah, that was
he's
such
very
a good
young.
movie.
And Son of Rambo alone is enough reason to think this kid is such a talented actor and has so much going
different
for
he could look, right? Same face, but just I don't know.
Crazy. So
from such a dorky guy in We're the Millers to The Bear. It's just that's good job, guy.
And if Son of Rambo, everybody should watch it. It's a cute movie as him as a kid. He and another kid are outcasts at school, and they're trying to remake the movie Rambo in 1985.
That was cute. That was a good one.
It was a fun little movie.
So anyways, that's my number 9.
So you mentioned The Bear. My number 9 also had an arc in The Bear, and that's Olivia Colman. Olivia Colman.
Bastard.
So I got
number 4 on my list.
Oh, is that
number 7 on mine?
So
4.
I have been a fan of Olivia Colman ever since there's this British show that I used to watch called Peep Show. She's one of the main characters' girlfriends in Peep Show. I loved Peep Show. But then she's on screen in what's his the Favorite.
Yeah.
She's
The Favorite. So good in that.
She is so
Very
fantastic.
Good.
She similar to my number 7, who we'll get to in a minute. She has such range. She can be super emotional, but at the same time, super smart and funny. She's amazing. And she'll do little arcs on a TV show. Yeah. She'll do huge movies.
Her part in The Bear is such a small bit, but so insanely good and perfect. But I didn't watch The Favorite until very recently. Mel and I watched.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, she's so, I don't want to say brave in that, but she's she really takes chances. The character, she doesn't care Doesn't matter how she looks, doesn't matter all those things. She's playing the character that she needed to play, and it's phenomenal.
And she just seems like a cool chick. She really does. She just seems like she'd be really neat.
Yorgos Lanthimos gets that. The especially the female characters, the women that come into these movies are so willing to do weird, like what seems like a weird choice, but works so perfect.
I picture her in the favorite, stuffing her face with cake and then turning and throwing up and just keeps eating the cake because she's such a sad, horrible life. Or the bunnies. God, that movie's good. The Favorite.
That is a really good movie. But at work, I have a TV twin, and she loves all his movies too. And she just saw the newest one.
What's your TV twin's name?
Begonia.
Shout out to
Begonia. Yeah, shout out to Hannah, our TV twin. She watches everything we watch. It's nice to know someone that watches the same things we do.
She lives with us, Amy. She's here all the time.
She's in Hannah. She does not live with us, but yeah. So she said that was not disappointing. It really kept her on her edge of her seat, just like the rest of them. So I'm excited to watch that one.
And as far as Olivia Colman, because it was on my list also, it makes me really excited. I have not seen The Roses yet.
I haven't yet.
Of the War, but
huge
how
fan
could
of
it not be with Benedict Cumberbatch?
I know.
And Olivia Colman there's no way it's going to be disappointing. And I'm sure it's going to be phenomenal.
You know that those two are going to elevate Andy Samberg and what's her face from SNL? I just lost her name, but because they're funny on their own, and now they're going to be elevated with these powerhouse actors. Yeah, I can't wait to watch. I think it's going to be all right. Number 8.
Number 8.
Where did Mick go?
Number 8. Mick has Cary Grant, which I definitely would have. Cary Grant would be a lot higher on my list.
He is higher on my
whatever
list,
he is in, he's just a cool guy. Like he's just from My Favorite Wife.
You know,
I'll read some of his list, but My Favorite Wife, whenever that's on, I can't. Shout out to your last show. I can't not watch that when that's on because it's such a good. I don't know. I love him. He moved to the States when he was 16. He had an honorary Oscar in the 77 because I guess he never won an Oscar. Is that right?
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah. But Cary Grant is one of those that is not on my list because I feel like he's a Mount Rushmore guy. So I don't really need to talk about him, even though my number 8 is a Mount Rushmore guy.
Cary Grant. You're thinking about North by Northwest when he's hanging off of Mount Rushmore? Or,
he was already on Mount Rushmore, literally.
His friends call him Archie, but just you guys keep talking.
That's what I call him too.
Yeah, me too.
Obviously,
I know that's what Robert Downey Jr. called.
Cary Grant's definitely higher on my list, but I guess I'll rehash that material. So we're at number 8 to me.
Yes, number 8 to you.
Even though there is going to be some double up in this, and I'm just going to read mine anyways because number 8 I went with Florence Pugh.
That's because you like her.
Yes, I do.
Why would
very
you?
much
Cute.
like her.
She's cute, but
absolutely adorable.
She's a good actress. Yeah,
she's dating Zach Braff, I think, or at least she recently was.
She was. They're not.
I mean, come on. How But anywho, I remember seeing that. First of all, I'm not a big fan of wrestling. But fighting with my family, I'm a huge Stephen Merchant fan. I'm a fan of everybody that was involved with
Robert
that movie.
Frost,
Nick Frost, not Robert.
Nick Frost.
The poet Robert Frost did not make an appearance.
Any relation?
The wrestling rings not taken. But anyway, so I watched that, and she kept me into it. And this is before I really knew her. Like I think it was one of the first things I remember seeing her in. But she was so good and strong and emotional, all these things. I thought, who is this actress? And then I saw Midsommar, and Midsommar is, I love it all the way through. I get a lot of people don't. It's probably a little slow, but that opening and her wailing at the beginning it's scarred me for life. I will never forget that horrendous scene that is the opening of that movie and her scream and her wailing. It is haunting. But anyway.
She's an absolutely fantastic actress. I think she gets overlooked a lot, but she does in Little Women. She's amazing. In Midsommar, Oppenheimer. She is just everything. She shows
naked.
up.
She's topless in Oppenheimer, which I mean I do, but
I'm not against it. I'm not against it. But no, like even in movies that I don't really like I didn't like Black Widow.
Yeah,
I'm not a Marvel guy. I didn't care for Black Widow, but she is a good actress. Her her part is still engaging.
What's that
in
new
an
one?
otherwise forgettable movie?
The one that they keep naming. It just came out.
Oh,
6 months ago.
yes, that one.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I would watch it.
What one is that?
The Thunderbolts. The
Thunderbolts that they're also the new
Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Asterisk
Thunderbolts because they become a different name.
Yeah,
at some
something.
point.
But the thing is, I don't want to see. I would have watched that movie because she's in it. But I mean, there's some other great people in that movie. I can't remember the guy's name from Zero Dark 30 and stuff like that. But there are some other Jeremy Renner. But there's a lot of fantastic people also in that movie. But I would have watched it for her, because I think she's carrying the movie.
She is, yeah. She just seems natural. She
would have driven me to watch a superhero movie.
Yes.
Even though I'm sick of the genre. That's how good she is.
Precisely. Absolutely. So my number 8 is actually probably one of the greatest actors we've ever seen, but Daniel Day-Lewis. I just want to throw out there because
talk about Mount Rushmore.
Right.
I didn't want to go with
I didn't mix list too.
So I went with Kenneth Branagh and
Kenneth Branagh's not on the list.
Sir Anthony Hopkins.
There is a reason that I brought up Daniel Day-Lewis because he does have the new movie that his son directed, Anemone, out now. He was technically retired, but now he's back because his son made a movie. So thought might as well get him back in, might as well bring it up, talk about it. I'm looking forward to that movie. But yeah, from like My Left Foot to There Will Be Blood, even Bill the Butcher in
he owns
Gangsters
that movie.
of New York.
And Liam Neeson is a phenomenal actor, and he's outshined.
I'm Blue Man.
Right.
And so is DiCaprio. Still.
Right. And it's still a Daniel Day-Lewis movie.
It's still a Daniel Day-Lewis movie, and it's beautiful. You know who's miscast in that movie? Is what's her name?
Cameron Diaz.
Yes. What is she doing in there?
She doesn't make sense.
I'm not yucking anybody's yum. That's our other show.
That's the other show.
Yeah, so he's on Mick's list as well, down to number 2. But yeah.
All right. Well,
what was that? Number 8?
That was number 8. Number 7, Mel
have
Mel Mac.
Christian Bale.
Bale's another good one.
Yeah, he's what did he put on here that made me think? So The Fighter, he was on there, which that one I saw a while ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it was just crazy how different he looked.
Yes.
He looked like a crack
in that
addict.
one.
He did.
He was a crack addict. Yeah.
Yeah, well, and he might have been.
The
yeah.
Machinist.
But,
Machinist, and then the other Batman, right? The one before. Two before
Batman
this
Begins, one. Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight's the one with
Heath Ledger.
He did Batman. It was Batman Begins, right? Batman Begins.
Yep, Batman Begins.
Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight, and then
yeah.
They're all great. Christopher Nolan's a brilliant.
Nolan's a great director. He gets a little pretentious from time to time, but he is a great director.
I always think of Christian Bale in
Newsies.
How did you know? That's the first thing that comes to mind. Well, American Psycho, same thing. Newsies, American Psycho, they're very similar.
Great movie.
But he's so very perfect in that movie. In all those scenes where, like when he's obsessed about the guy's business card that's all black, and he's obsessed with it, and he's just running in his head, and his performance is so strong in that. Anyways, great.
You're relating to that, or
why isn't my business card better than his?
Right.
Anyways,
why didn't I choose 120-pound card stock?
Yeah.
So Dave, where'd you go at 7?
So number 7, here's what I'm going to do because I have some extras. I'm going to call out who I put that we've already discussed because it's Olivia Colman.
Okay.
And then I'm going to throw in somebody different, which I'm going to say Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Oh, shout out Chiwetel, who's awesome in Love Actually.
If you're curious, check out the Love Actually episode where Mel asked us to watch Love Actually. We love Chiwetel Ejiofor. He's a great actor.
You like saying his name.
I do.
That doesn't hurt.
He's really good in The Martian. He's good in so many things. He's good in Love Actually, and that's a really silly movie. You should watch and listen to our critique of it. But Chiwetel Ejiofor is lower on my list. He's like number 14. But
wasn't he in never mind, I can't. Hitchhiker's Guide? Was that him? Was he in that? No.
No, that's Most Def. Are you thinking?
Most okay.
Yeah.
Although
I don't know.
Chiwetel
Maybe.
Ejiofor though is probably most famous though as Solomon Northup in 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah. That's where that's where
he is a fantastic
see that one time. Every
actor.
time that movie is mentioned, I picture that scene where his toes are barely touching the ground. Like every time. That's the scene I go to, and it's God.
It's such a funny movie. You're right.
Yeah.
Schindler's List level funny.
Yeah. And he's also in for like the super nerds out there, like the Joss Whedon bunch that love Buffy and all that. He's in Serenity, the movie that came off of Firefly. Yeah.
Serenity now.
But Chiwetel Ejiofor, a great choice. He really is a good actor.
Number 14/7 on my list.
14/7
divided by 2 is 7.
My number 7 is Leonardo DiCaprio's best friend. The only reason that I enjoyed any bit of Titanic, and that's Kate Winslet.
Oh God, she's so good.
I love Kate Winslet. Shout out to the show, the HBO limited series she did, Mare of Easttown.
Yeah, that was really good. I didn't watch it.
I didn't see that. Yeah.
Great.
Watched it.
Check it out. Yeah, it's on HBO Max. If you ever run out of other amazing shows to watch, think about it. Think about it. But no, she's just fantastic from all the way back with Holy Smoke through like everything she does.
Yeah.
She is one of a handful of people that will get me to watch a movie just because you told me she's in it.
Yeah.
She's that good. She's that level.
Gorgeous and talented.
Yeah. And she's real. Things. She's, again, you mentioned it about just a minute ago, or maybe even on another episode, but an actor, it was about Olivia Colman. If you're willing to get ugly for a character, she is even more beautiful because she doesn't have to be beautiful all the time. She can just be whatever the character needs to be. And
I didn't like Titanic. And again, I know
I don't love Titanic.
I'm always the guy bringing this stuff up, but she's topless in Titanic, which is amazing.
I like the second half of Titanic. That's my favorite part.
When the boat goes down or when Leo drowns.
Yeah.
But Eternal Sunshine is when I think of she is so amazingly good in that movie. She plays that role so well to a T that the subdued Jim Carrey that we don't normally get counterbalances so well. That's what makes that movie brilliant and genius, because they're role reversal. She's doing the over the top performing.
She's the manic.
Yeah. And it's just it's amazing. She's so good at
it. Yeah. Though for Titanic, bitch, roll over. That door is big enough for 2.
No, it's not. It's not.
Get on the boat, Rose.
Get on the goddamn boat, Rose. Was that Greg Giraldo's joke that if Titanic had just been an older, like a 30-year married couple, they'd be like, get on the goddamn boat, Rose.
Yeah, 2 people could have been.
And then she goes, "You never draw me naked anymore."
And then he gave her a whistle.
So my 7
door whistle.
Oh,
that's a good one.
Mick, what did he do for number 6?
Mick. I'm Michael Caine. I can't do the Michael Caine, but he has Michael Caine on there.
Michael Caine.
He put the age of each person. I didn't. He's 92. That's sad to hear how old he is.
He's
I mean, Michael Caine is amazing. He's good in everything he's in. What was that? Well, what was that one movie? It was from the 70s where let's play this game. Dave loves playing this game. Which one? The one where somebody killed his brother.
It was rebooted and remade by Sylvester Stallone. He's a
Rhinestone
Rocky.
Cowboy.
Over the Top.
That's not.
That's not you.
Are you like?
It's okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we play this game at home a lot. It's a lot of fun for Dave.
But it's always better when there's dead air.
Dead air.
But Michael Caine is obviously phenomenal. He's in so many things. Some of his early stuff, he pops up in these World War II movies in these small little roles. He's like a young kid. Beautiful, phenomenal to see his career and trace it. But he also enhances the Batman movies so much.
Oh yeah, in the Christian Bale stuff. Talked about that in his little synopsis. My computer's saying something.
It's lying to
Anyway, okay, just
Your
leave it. You
computer's
guys
not
can see
saying
my face still.
you.
Yeah,
You're good.
I got you.
Do I
Mick.
look? I look good.
Yeah, everything's
Okay.
good.
But yeah.
Number
Do your
6,
Michael Caine impressions for me.
I don't
No,
have a Michael
I don't
Caine.
either. My
Though
name,
I do want to. There was
the trip.
Go
The
ahead.
trip is so phenomenal.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
when
what
they're
I
doing,
think. I'm
they're
Michael
battling
Caine.
when they're
They're
battling with their
yeah.
Michael Caine impressions.
Yes.
It's so phenomenal and beautiful.
But I saw an interview. Michael Caine's talking about. He said people always bring up that I was in Jaws 4, The Revenge or whatever, and he said, yeah, I don't really remember it, but that paycheck bought my mom a really nice house.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, fair enough. Carry on, my friend. Shout out to Michael Caine being in it for the money and knowing it.
Right.
Yeah.
Being okay with
He's
it.
just cool. He could do whatever he wants.
Yep. So that Michael Caine's his number 6.
Number 6.
So I will let everyone know Michael Caine was my number 2, but I had a backup for just this situation. So
Michael Caine's my number 5. So, but
all right. So you're gonna have to do a backup too.
Yeah, and I'm sure I got a couple.
So who's your number 6, Dave?
Number 6, again, balancing out with newer and older and else. I went with Tom Hardy because multiple reasons. One, Tom Hardy snuck up on me.
Yes,
he popped up in some stuff early on in his career, and he's a handsome guy. He's brooding. He fits a role that has already been occupied by other actors before. I didn't see Bronson until very recently, which I'll get to in a second. But all of a sudden,
so good.
Yeah, I all of a sudden started paying attention to him, like the Mad Max movies, and even I think the notion of the lack of vanity for an actor to agree to put a mask that covers their entire face,
right?
Like
when his face is as handsome as his.
Every one of these movies tied to the Batman movies, by the way, because we're bringing up a lot of people who are revolving around the Batman movies.
The next one's not on my list.
Anyways, Tom Hardy. And then years ago, and I've mentioned this several times, in 2017, a show came out called Taboo. They only did one season so far. I have been, from 2017, watching it on FX or whatever. It's one of the best shows I've ever seen. Been waiting for season 2 wholeheartedly and constantly, like at least once or twice a month, I'm checking for updates of when it's coming out. Been working on it forever. It's made by his dad, Chips Hardy. His dad wrote it. His name's Chips.
I like Chips.
And a bunch of other people that are phenomenal and stuff like that. Tom Hardy is so great in that. And then I started paying attention to him in so many of these other roles that are either above or below. Like he's taking smaller bits in the, and he's so insanely good. And then very recently, I watched Bronson finally, which you had recommended to me a million years ago.
Yeah.
And I was absolutely amazed and blown away. He's young in this, and he pulled out one of the best performances I've ever seen. So Tom Hardy, because not only is I'm amazed where he is now, what he did with the Mad Max character is the only way you could play the character and get away with not being Mel Gibson. Does that make sense? Like fans, nobody was like, he's not Mel. Everybody was like, he's better than Mel.
He's better than Mel.
He's good at
and Fury Road.
I hope that does come out.
Fury Road is more than just another Mad Max movie. It is maybe one of the best action movies in general of the last 25 years. It's just fantastic and almost perfectly done. Yeah. Love Tom Hardy. He was my number 3, but it's a good thing I got a lineup of backups over here. So, so he was my number 3. My number 6, though, is the great Cate Blanchett. Cate Blanchett is awesome. She's another one of those, like Kate Winslet. She's just a really beautiful. She was born in Australia technically, but she it's a protectorate, right? It's under the realm of the king, so I'm counting it.
History lessons too.
Yeah, so we do it all here in the Real Talk Podcast Network.
Civics, social studies.
Yeah. But her recently, she was in that movie Tar. She was great in Elizabeth. She can do so many things, and she does everything really.
When Amy and I went on this journey,
Who's
the last
Amy?
few years. When Mel and I went on this journey and started watching
Who is Amy?
Amel Mick. But when we went on this journey and started watching a lot of old classic movies that had slipped through that we didn't see before, we knew we wanted to do, and things like that. There were some people I knew would be we would both like, Cary Grant being one of them. Harold Lloyd I knew we would really like and grab onto. Katharine Hepburn, and her Katharine Hepburn is not only
on.
so amazing, but it's also how I showed, like, Mel and I watched that first before we started watching a lot of these older movies, because her she's so clear and concise with it and makes it so Kate Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett,
absolutely amazing.
Love Kate Blanchett. All right, number 5.
So I know this is not on either of your lists, and I appreciate this is on Mick's list.
Should we tell Ejiofor? He is on my list.
Nope. They were in a movie together.
Okay.
Okay.
And he might have.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hugh
She's
Grant.
talking about Marty Friedman.
Hugh Grant, and he talks about his, roles in the 80s or early 90s, all of those rom-coms, but he's also talked about his most recent roles that he's in, where he's a little bit more like, not Knives Out. It was something similar.
The Guy Ritchie much
he's much edgier. So he is in Glass Onion, a Knives Out movie, because he's the boyfriend of Benoit Blanc. But but he is doing darker, more grown-up roles.
Mm-hmm.
Hugh Grant,
you like him better as not a bumbling rom-com guy?
I wish I could do a Hugh Grant impression. Actually, I don't, but that'd be awesome, because some people have the ability, and it'd be funny to put it in right now. So everybody, do your best Hugh Grant impression and insert it here.
And go.
Yeah, I always think of the 1990s Hugh Grant, which was all those romantic comedies.
Yeah,
being dragged on dates to see him and stuff that I thought was absolutely
Notting
terrible.
Hill.
Yeah. And
like Notting Hill.
What, 9 months, right? The one, those, they just didn't.
I will say there is one time I didn't hate him, and that's when I finally went back and saw 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
I've never seen that.
And because that's actually to me, I actually found it to be a
movie.
pretty enjoyable movie.
Yeah. And I'm just prejudging, because I think he's fine. He's a good actor. His eyes are a little wonky, but my thoughts of him are best expressed in our Love Actually podcast on Couch Critics, the Mel episode number 1. But I think he's doing a better job with his career now.
Yes,
and I hope
he's making better choices.
Again, I don't. But if he was getting paid, do that shit. You know what I mean? If they paid you for it, do it. I don't blame him. I blame his agent.
I'm going to do a wonky eye thing too for the right money.
Yeah. Cultivating a career for him early on that was based not on necessarily his talent or what he could do, but what he was easily getting. Yes. So, whatever it is, that's the reason I have an issue with Hugh Grant. But I'm glad he's on this list. He is turning his career around.
And he is a very well-known, very big British actor. So it absolutely fits. He did, and my head can't remember the name right now, but he did where he plays like
remember the name?
A Bible thumper, something like that.
It's called Bible Thumper. No, but he did, and he got great reviews because he's super creepy. So he's really playing into the whole eye thing. Playing into the whole eye thing. It is actually called Heretic. It is called Heretic.
Yeah.
Where the 2 young religious women are drawn into a game of cat and mouse in the house of a strange man, played by Hugh Grant. Supposed to be amazing. I haven't watched it yet.
Also known as Marty Friedman. Feldman.
Marty
Feldman?
Feldman. Yeah, it's Feldman. I said Friedman, but it's Feldman. I make up names. Who's your number 5?
We're dirty rotten scoundrels. Mark Lane.
Lawrence Floreston. My number 5 was Michael Caine, so I'm going to switch that one up, and I'm going to pick somebody else from my list, and I'm going to say Jamie Bell.
Oh, okay.
And I know he's not on your list because I know you don't really like Bell.
He's not.
Who's Jamie Bell?
He's your brother, right? Jamie Bell, Josh Bell.
Yeah, that's something like that.
Anyways,
something like that.
Jamie Bell is so much. He's in a couple of things that I haven't seen some of his roles, but specifically, he's in Turn. which is such an underrated, phenomenal
who
show.
is that?
He's the lead in Turn.
Oh, God, that guy.
He plays
Abraham Woodhull.
Abraham
Woodhull.
Now we have to go. Now we have to go watch Turn.
I know. Turn is when we did an episode recently where we talked about movies that you can't stop watching if you start. There's also shows that do that. If I turn on Breaking Bad, I'd probably next thing you know, I'll be watching the whole thing.
You're watching the whole thing.
Turn is in that. I love it so much. It's so underrated. Nobody saw it. It's historically fairly accurate thing about the American Revolution and the spy ring that happened, and it's all true. All these things happened. That really Washington did have spies, and it's phenomenal. All these people existed.
It's really good. We watched it through at least twice.
Yeah, at least. And I've seen it more than that because I watched it when it was on TV. But yeah,
my first, and he was great in like his very first role right off the bat as Billy in Billy Elliot, the young boy who wants to dance and all that. That's a great movie. I love that movie. Yep. But he's in a lot of good things. He's in Peter Jackson's King Kong. He does so many. He is the voice of Tintin.
Romper Stomper.
Skin.
Oh,
Skin. He's also in Nymphomaniac. He's in Nymphomaniac Volume 2, the Lars von Trier movie. Right. So, like, he shows up in some one of them. Yeah.
But more specifically,
I have a baby too.
More specifically, he ended up. He was not in he was like number 16, but I moved him up because Michael Caine was gone. But only because I want to talk about Turn, because I love that show so very much.
Yeah,
and you actually learn a lot from it. Yeah. Because I was really good.
Real,
and it's you think like this didn't really happen, but all these things actually happened. But that's my number 5. Well,
my number 5 is the uber talented Helen Mirren. Again, Helen Mirren was just in a movie that I watched, and I just mentioned it because Ben Kingsley was in it. But she is in the Thursday Murder Club. But she has the ability to do like the Queen, where she's Queen Elizabeth and she's regal, and then do cheesy actioners like Red and Fast and the Furious, and still be engaging and magnetic to watch. She's just wonderful. So I definitely want to shout her out. Watch anything with Helen Mirren, but also remember that Helen Mirren has been acting so long that she was in Caligula.
Yeah. She's in a lot of stuff from the 1960s. It's phenomenal. When she was really young. By the way, that Michael Caine movie was Get Carter.
Okay. Yes.
That's the one we were.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
It was remade by Sylvester Stallone or something, and it's terrible. It's one of the things I play on guitar for Amy. Is just something that sounds very similar to that. But anyways, Helen Mirren is phenomenal. She's in as a 60s. She's in that 1960s not beatnik, but like the post Beatles time period and stuff like that, and she plays those roles as a bird, as they would call her, very very well.
Bird. Because I mean,
you're a bird, D.
So she did She actually did quite a bit of nudity back in the day.
Yeah,
Caligula, The Cook, The Thief, his wife and her lover. So she was doing some more edgy stuff back in the day. And she's still great today. So gotta love
Caligula. Right. Have I seen that? What is that?
It's a movie about playing around.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down there.
The movie about Caligula.
And Caligula. That one's, he's a crazy man too. All right. Number 4, Mel.
Mick. Number 4 is Olivia Colman, which we've already talked about. But I have to.
What did Mick list about?
She's a multi-award winning and our second Oscar winner in the list for the movie The Favorite. And then which we already talked. That is such a good movie. She's in the Marvel movies, and he's looking forward to seeing her in The Roses, the remake of that 80s movie.
Yeah,
which
really want.
We all are definitely
for
good
sure.
Call, Mick.
Yeah,
I imagine that's going to be. We've said it.
Yeah,
but Mick's right.
I'm sure it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, if nothing else, because watching them two battle off each other is going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to be gold. Actors Workshop stuff.
Yeah. All right, Dave.
What are we on, number 4? My number 4 is John Cleese. Now, I wanted a Python on here. He's I guess probably my favorite Python. Other than him in Rat Race with big
where the teeth do all the acting.
The heavy lifting.
Yeah.
But
I'm a Terry Gilliam guy, but
well, you mean
maybe I like him for the directing. I like him for the directing.
Yeah. But John Cleese, he's in everything I loved as a kid. He was my introduction and understanding as a young kid to British comedy and the style. To understanding that dry humor, he plays it so well. He can play silly more better than just about anybody, but do it in such a nose up in the air kind of a way, like an astute way. I don't think there's very many actors who occupy similar space.
Yeah, I agree.
What I mean? And a lot of the Pythons can have that. Terry Jones, something like that, they can have that, but they're a little bit, I don't want to say lower class, but he occupies this almost regal space in my mind in that sense.
And if you want to see just John Cleese at his funniest, at his all-time best, just go watch a movie we've talked about many times, Fish Called Wanda.
Yeah.
Yes.
He plays Archie Leach.
As Cary Grant. As Archie Leach. Yeah.
Full circle.
Yeah, he's absolutely fantastic and good in so many things. And again, Palin, all these other ones, they're all amazing as well. All the other Pythons, I wanted one on here, and he is my favorite of them. So that's my number 4. What do you got?
I love it. My number 4 is another one who got her start doing British TV, and then went on to become Q or M or some letter in Skyfall, Judi Dench.
Yeah.
Dame Judi Dench from
recently
Philomena to Skyfall. She, like Helen Mirren, when she steps on screen, when she appears on screen, she just brings a gravitas. She brings grace. She brings importance to whatever role, even in something that is as silly as James Bond. We love James Bond, but it is inherently a silly concept.
Yeah.
And she brings a grounded seriousness to that, which is so good.
Right.
So yeah, Judi Dench, love Judi Dench. Check out anything with Judi Dench. But yeah, in all of the new Bond movies, all of the ones with I just lost his name, Benoit Blanc. What is his name? Who plays Judi Dench's lover? Thank you. Daniel Craig. Yes.
Yeah. But
Daniel Craig.
Because she left, right? She left.
But she was she was that in Skyfall. She was that character. I love that the cat's trying to voice their opinion. Doesn't agree.
She lets us know when she's laying down. She's telling us. So just so you know, world.
So for our top 3. What do you got,
Is
Mel?
it my turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Meldick. Sir Christopher Lee. I didn't realize
good one.
Mick's list, he has it. He played Dracula 8 times.
Yeah, he did. He was during the Hammer horror stuff in the 70s, late 60s.
James Bond, he's in, he's one of those actors too. Once he's just seems like a serious actor. They all do. Never mind. I don't know where I'm going with that. But I thought Hugo too, he did a really good job in that movie, which I don't think a lot of people have like it
Hugo
as much
is
as
such
we do.
A great movie.
Yeah, I love that movie. But yeah, he did a good job in that one. But Sir Christopher Lee.
What
do you got?
I love it.
Number 3.
Shout out. David, where did you go?
Well,
David.
I'm sleeping. Leave me alone. I'm awake. I'm saying I'm awake. That's what Amy's used to hearing.
But
I had Helen Mirren, but we've already
we did talk about Helen. We were talking about Helen.
We did talk. We talked about Helen Mirren. So I'm gonna pull another one from deeper on my list, and I'm going to say, you've used up a lot of my other ones too. I'll say Keira Knightley.
Okay.
And
I like
it's
Keira.
Specifically in a she's cute, she's adorable, all those things like that, and all those reasons. But I think
she's in Love Actually. Is that when you liked her much?
No, she's not. She's fine in that though.
Did not help her.
Like fine, like good in that. You know, not like fine. She is fine in that. But good looking in that. But
Gotcha,
anyways,
gotcha.
you know what I mean. But like I always think of Seeking a Friend for the End of the World, which is a mediocre movie, halfway decent script, pretty good performances. But she's holding her own with Steve Carell, who's also doing. He's playing very subdued in the movie, and she's the opposite of that, much like Kate Winslet did with Jim Carrey and Eternal Sunshine. But anyways, going back, she did there's a movie called The Hole when she was much younger.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think she has she occupies she's like in my mind a British version of Meg Ryan for now, but I think she's a better actress than Meg Ryan was. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So anyway,
she just didn't, because she did some, but she also does some better movies than unfortunately Meg Ryan did.
100%.
Meg Ryan fell way more into the rom-com. She's doing like Pride and Prejudice and Atonement, and she's getting some more.
Yeah,
she's very solid. She's great in Atonement. But again, she didn't make my
Pirates
top 10.
of the Caribbean. Yeah,
she did not make my top 10, but she was number 15. Anyways, she's a fill-in for Helen Mirren, who is obviously better.
Right.
Keira Knightley. I think she's great.
So yeah,
I'm excited to see. Yeah. I think she'll age well in this business too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think young, attractive actresses usually get the chance, but I think she is going to age
because she has the ability to act.
Acting ability. Yeah.
My number 3 was Tom Hardy, but I had a pivot, so I'm going Alan Rickman. May he rest in peace.
Oh, good.
Also from Love Actually.
Yeah.
But for me, Alan Rickman.
Actually, Batman.
Maybe you guys do like this movie.
I like people who were in this movie.
Okay.
He's in one of my favorite guilty pleasure kind of movies. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves is the Sheriff of Nottingham. He's Hans Gruber in Die Hard. He's Severus Snape in Harry Potter. He's
who looks
Alan
just
Rickman
like Trent Reznor. He looks like a Nine Inch Nails.
He does look like a Nine Inch Nails member. And he will always and forever be Metatron, the one and only true voice of God in Dogma. We all know my love of Kevin Smith.
In Dogma, when he's standing there and she goes, "Prove it," and then his wings come out and they're really cheesy. It's so
and he's
funny.
Just like all nonchalant.
Shout out to Kevin Smith because he knows
and maybe Kevin Smith's best movie all the way around.
Yeah,
that's a good movie.
It's the most substantiated road trip movie he made.
Yes, it is. That and Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back and Jay and Silent Bob Reboot are both road movies.
Yeah, but I didn't count those in our road trip episode. But I did count this one just now in a road trip episode.
Just now in this one.
Number 2.
All right,
Reboot.
Number 2, Electric Boogaloo. What you got?
Daniel Day-Lewis. Did we already talk about him?
We did talk about Daniel Day-Lewis because I had him further down the list because I just wanted to throw it out.
He's a goo man.
Anemone.
What did you doing the South Park thing in the South Park? I'm a goo man, see?
I'm a goo man. South Park,
I make it. And, everybody knows South Park.
What did Mick have to say about the cobbler that is Daniel Day-Lewis?
The cobbler?
He makes shoes. He's a cobbler.
For real? Or is that a movie?
Yeah, no, I think he retired from acting and was just going to go make shoes.
He was going to go cobble.
Seriously.
It's not even a joke. It sounds like a joke, but it's not a joke.
He's a 3-time Oscar winner.
He is.
Which is obviously no mean feat. My favorite movie of his, Last of the Mohicans, 92.
Oh, that's a good
It's an amazing film.
Hawkeye.
That was 92. I remember having to watch that for high school.
Yeah.
That's how old I am.
Last of the Mohicans?
I watch and would get extra credit.
You said you went to high school with those people?
She went to high school with the last James Fenimore Cooper, the guy who wrote.
Yeah.
See, I was trying to. I knew there was a joke there somewhere about calling her.
We're all writing our own
James Fenimore Cooper, who wrote Last
Mohicans. I saw the puzzle pieces. I'm like, it's all right here. How do I make this?
You're
happen?
like that Tom Cruise movie. You're all
pulls all over.
But yeah, that's my memory of that movie.
Is great.
Good call out.
Writing a paper.
He's probably one of the greatest living actors right now.
Yeah. Yes. Well, wasn't the Phantom Thread his last movie besides the one he's doing for his son?
It was.
Yeah.
I love
not a great movie. I did
loved
not
it.
like. I thought it was very long-winded, but I think he is
So
amazing.
I was lucky enough to see Phantom Thread on the big screen in a theater by myself.
No one else.
There was no one crinkling papers. It was just me back row watching it.
One
I was
out of a plastic bag at a time.
I didn't have to deal with any of that.
Individually wrapped Emina.
So I had the perfect viewing experience because I had the surround sound. I had the big screen. It was just me.
I watched it on my big screen.
When you have to go to the bathroom.
I watched it on my big screen at home, alone. Like, I also had a good experience with it. I just thought it was really long-winded. I think it could have been chopped a lot. Maybe, and again, we always say first watches. Maybe I didn't go in with the best mindset. Maybe I was tired. Those things, but I remember thinking like this seems really long. But his performance in it is stellar. Like, so that's an easy one. But Daniel Day-Lewis, good call out, Mick and Mel.
Mel Mick. All right, Dave, where did you go at number dos?
Well, my number 2 was Cary Grant. So I thought about just changing his name to
Archie. Keep talking about him. I bet there's a lot more.
You're just gonna talk about Archibald Leach instead.
Yeah,
Archibald Leach.
Cary Grant is he's anybody who wants to understand classic films, classic comedy, especially. He is an introduction to that. He is the what you could do with Harold Lloyd or Charlie Chaplin. Mm-hmm. You can say, check out a Cary Grant movie and you'll get a sense. Some don't check out Topper. I didn't like Topper. I thought it was really boring. But
that's same. That's one that
where they're ghosts.
We both kind of.
They were trying to use technology for.
He's like the George Clooney of the, of his time.
I think he's more talented comedically and in a leading man role than
he's just
any other actor that's ever followed him.
Yeah,
I do think he
super respected and
right. Yeah. He is the epitome of the leading man. Like he is the blueprint. He is who
everybody's building their careers off of.
Well, and it's also who we talked about, James Bond. That is who not Albert Broccoli, he owned the movie. The guy who actually wrote it.
The guy who invented Broccoli? Ian Fleming.
Ian Fleming, who wrote James Bond, wrote the character of James Bond with Cary Grant in mind. That is the picture of James Bond when you're reading those books. There is no bigger, better. He is. Yeah.
And some of the best comedies that have, I mentioned in another episode, His Girl Friday. It's absolutely fantastic and brilliant. Some of the quickest comedy I've ever seen. He can carry a scene.
Just his facial expressions are just
with
really funny.
Arsenic and Old Lace. I would tell people to check that out if they wanted one thing. Just so they can get a sense of what his comedy is. But anyways, that's Cary Grant. But again, since it's been used, I'm going to throw out really quick one of my other alternates. The only other alternate I have that hasn't been used, which is Rowan Atkinson, because he's Mr. Bean.
Oh yeah,
Mr. Bean.
I grew up watching Mr. Bean,
and he's also in Love Actually. What is wrong with you guys?
I thought about too. And he's in like Batman. That movie. Doesn't he play Batman in the Batman movies? Oh no, it's Christian.
He was the alternate. He was
the understudy.
But anyways, Rowan Atkinson, because he's fun in so many things. He's also in Rat Race with John Cleese.
Ruh-roh.
Is he? Yeah.
But
I like Rowan Atkinson. He's funny.
Of course he is. I would watch him make soup.
He's also Zazu.
He probably has in one of his shows. He's what voice in Lion King?
He's in Zazu.
Did he take over John Oliver's voice?
It might have been.
John Oliver's a little upset about getting kicked out of the casting.
But anyways, I love John Oliver.
That's my number 2.
My number 2 was Michael Caine. We've said a lot of great things about Michael Caine.
I'm Michael Caine.
My backup, I'm going to go with another person that many people don't realize is actually British, because his accent is never a British accent. He never gets to do his normal voice. And that is the great Alfred Molina. Alfred Molina from
Is he British?
He's British, yeah.
Oh.
And I listened to an interview and he's totally talking in this British accent. I'm like, why are you putting on an accent? And they start talking about it. He's all, I never get to do a movie in my own voice.
So I might know him from such films as
Raiders of the Lost Ark. He's the guy
that's an early call out.
He's also in Boogie Nights. He plays Dr. Octopus in Spider-Man 2. He's in Frida. He's in
in Boogie Nights. Remember Amy, the scene or Mel with the scene where they go to rob the drug dealer's house and the little Asian kids throwing firecrackers on the ground.
Yeah.
He's
That
the guy.
guy?
He's the guy who's
The
running
robot?
around in his underwear smoking crack.
Yeah.
But anyways, he's way big. He's
I
in
didn't know.
Frida.
Yes.
He plays
Yeah.
Dr.
Frida,
I
Octopus.
did not know
Spider-Man
he was
2. He's in
okay.
he's in great movies. He's in small
He is.
movies.
You
He's
do definitely know him. I
you
just
know
him.
him
I
for
picked this.
sure.
That was a good.
Usually with Mel, my association is to figure out something that I know she's seen,
Yeah.
and that I can describe well enough to, which we all struggle,
They
man.
did a parody of it on a cartoon. Is usually
That's also it's very true. They did an American Dad, which I love that show. Shout out to American Dad. But usually we all struggle with names and.
I do a little bit more than the most, but
I don't know.
okay.
I think you do I think you do less than most people. You might not have the names ready at the tip of your tongue as I do, but I also don't have them at the tip of my tongue as ready as Josh does. So
Yeah,
we all have
Josh, and nobody does. Josh, you're
Josh
a little
will call
bit
out
something's
like
going
the
on.
first AD on some random film from.
I don't know.
He's like, oh, Mannequin 2 on the Move. That was with
I think
Josh
he read
Hunter.
for that role, but he didn't get it.
He
So.
didn't get it. No, that was actually originally this one guy. Excuse me. All right, let's do our number ones so I can go finish celebrating my birthday out to dinner with my family.
I bet it's the same for all of us.
Let's get you out of here.
Number
Gary,
one, Melnick.
Oh,
no, you're good.
Gary Oldman.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good.
So
Which is
I will
I'm
say
sure that
Gary
wasn't on
Oldman was my number one, but I had a backup.
Oh, really?
Just for
So that
this.
was your number one also?
Yeah, I love Gary Oldman.
Same.
Yeah, he's
What's your number
phenomenal.
one?
Me?
David? Well,
It's not
I guess
Gary-
we're getting
it's
there.
not
Never
Gary
mind.
Oldman.
Okay, I'm
What-
like, that
what is-
wasn't a
I
goocher.
know. It'd be a
What did
goocher.
Mick have to say about our friend Gary Oldman?
He's done everything. He's been the Prince of Darkness in Dracula 92. He's been Churchill.
Yeah.
In 2017, he's been the biggest franchises: Harry Potter, Dark Knight trilogy, Commissioner Gordon. He's been in every genre you could think of, and he's been in some bad films along the way, but always excellent in whatever role he's been given.
Well, yeah,
What is it?
even
Is it
in
tr-
like the
is it
Fifth
True
Element.
Romance where he goes over the top in that scene. He goes, "How many cops you want to call?" And like loses.
Or is that
his mind.
Leon the Professional?
It is Leon. Thank you. Good job. Thank you.
I was like, wait a minute. Yeah,
That's
he
exactly
does.
it.
It's the professional.
Well, you know what? I
Oh,
agree
yeah.
with
that-
every one of you.
That was Luke.
That's not-
It was Luke Besson's Leon the Professional, actually.
But because it's in that weird wide
Mhm.
view because looking through the peephole when he does it.
Yeah.
It's yes,
Phenomenal.
I love that
That's
movie.
yeah. Gary Oldman is absolutely
But I
phenomenal.
hate both of you right now.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you. Yeah,
Thank you.
Gary
Thank
Oldman, he was also my number one, but I had a great backup, so it's okay. Dave, who did you get for number one? And tell me we
Peter
didn't step on it.
Sellers. I chose
Peter Sellers.
That's
That's
a really
great
good one.
I
That's
know.
a great
I
I
one.
actually
like him
thought
too.
it would be across the board, but what do I know? Peter Sellers
I don't know.
is such a fantastic actor that he can do what Eddie Murphy wants to do, which is play multiple roles in a movie,
Yes.
but do it so well that it doesn't feel forced.
Yeah.
The movie doesn't suffer from it. His rise to prominence in films is astounding. We're lucky that Blake Edwards kind of pulled him, even though he was doing stuff like the Goon Show, right? And he'd made this name as this small British actor. He'd just the not Strawberry Alarm Clock, the Lavender Hill Mob, Strawberry Alarm Clock. that's a band, right? Whatever. They all had weird names. Just but anyways,
It could
Incense
be,
and
isn't it?
Peppermints, isn't that Strawberry Alarm Clock?
Yeah.
Forget it.
Sure.
Forget it.
Anyway.
But anyways, so he did all of these things, and Lady Killers, but I don't think he would have gotten to where he is, and we got so much out of him because Blake Edwards happened to cast him in a tiny little role in the Pink Panther movie, the very first one, that he dominated and then took over the series for a long time. And he's still going to be the benchmark that everybody holds everybody to. The Peter Sellers, absolutely fantastic,
Love Peter
amazing.
Sellers.
Being There is one of the best movies. Fully understand his position that they should never have put outtakes at the end of that movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It destroys it a little bit, but
it's
anyways,
fantastic.
Fantastic. He's so good in that movie. And if that doesn't show you the range of an actor,
Yeah.
phenomenal.
I don't know what will.
I don't know what
I don't know.
your number one has a lot, not necessarily in common, but there's a lot of overlap with my number one. So yes, I had Gary Oldman originally, but my backup is my true number one, but I wasn't going to really bring it out because I actually thought more people would have thought of this guy. But he is also in Kind Hearts and Coronets. He's in the Lavender Hill Mob. He is in the Lady Killers, and he is the great Alec Guinness.
Oh yeah,
Alec Guinness. He is probably my favorite
Plays
British
Obi-Wan
actor.
Kenobi in the original Star Wars movies.
He's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Thank you.
But he's the bridge on River Kwai. He's the original Peter Sellers. Because in Kind Hearts and Coronets, he plays 11 different characters as they're all getting murdered off to
Have we seen that one?
Fortune.
I have not seen it.
No.
It's amazing. I have a box set that's Lavender Hill Mob. It's all of those. He
just actually did Lavender Hill Mob. No. Peter Sellers did see. It was actually Alec Guinness. Alec Guinness did it.
Hey, my name is.
So let me tell you exactly. But
what's
Alec
the movie
Guinness,
called again?
Kind Hearts and Coronets.
Kind Hearts and Coronets. I've actually never seen it.
Yeah, check it out. You will love it. You will. But he is in the good version of the Lady Killers. I like the Coen brothers, but his is amazing.
Yeah, that one was.
He famously hated being in Star Wars. He didn't understand it. He didn't know why people liked it. He thought the dialogue was terrible.
Sure.
He did not like it at all. But he is famous as being James Sir Benson Mum in
Murder by Death.
Murder by Death.
James Sir
Benson Mum.
What's your name, Benson Mum? Benson? No, Benson Mum.
I want to throw out an honorable mention of somebody, and everybody can throw out an honorable mention if you have one, but I want to throw out an honorable mention for somebody who never made movies in Britain and is only famous for making movies originally here, but was born there, and that's Charlie Chaplin. Yeah. Charlie Chaplin, because he was born in London, he is technically British.
He's definitely British, yeah.
But he is the ultimate, he is the original comedian. He's what everybody remembers. Everybody thinks of the Tramp when you think of comedy. So I wanted to make sure to call him.
We'll mention Max Linder when we do the German version of this list.
When we do the top 10 Germans, Max Linder gets called in.
We're like, Max Linder, he had a short but lovely career and inspired
when we talk about
like Charlie
our
Chaplin.
top 10 bespectacled performers, then we'll get to Harold Lloyd.
There you go.
I want to be on the Harold Lloyd episode.
Love Harold Lloyd. But do either of you have any honorable mentions before we wrap this up?
I named 16 because so many of mine were overlapped by Mick. Mick and I have very similar opinions.
Yes.
I'm surprised nobody called out Anthony Hopkins, by the way.
So Anthony Hopkins is one of those that, Anthony Hopkins,
he's Mount
Patrick
Rushmore,
Stewart,
Kenneth
Branagh, Martin Freeman,
yeah.
Hugh Laurie. There are so many amazing British actors. Colin Firth, Tom Hiddleston. There's just so many. It's a hard thing to really pare down to pick 10. That's why this is my 10 today.
What's the guy who's playing the Penguin?
Oh, Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell.
Jeremy Irons, Ray Fiennes.
He's very Irish. Don't you remember what the hell is that movie?
Scrubs.
The one where they're in Ireland?
Yeah. And he's
in Bruges.
He's the needy.
In Bruges,
that was amazing. But no, the one where he's the needy friend. With not Domhnall Gleeson.
No, but the other Gleeson. Yes.
The other Gleeson.
That is a great movie. What is that called?
I don't know. I'm struggling.
I'm just sitting here. I don't know.
So,
you know the movie.
Mel, your opinion, was there anybody that you had thought of when you were reading through this and you knew you would come on as a proxy? Was there anybody that you thought of that you really enjoy that is a British actor or actress?
I have to say, everything we've gone through, quite a few names. Dave, I was with Dave when he was kind of working on his list before I knew I was going to be sitting in. And so, I agree with Dave's list because I was sitting there with him.
That guy.
But yeah,
she's like, I'm with stupid.
This guy.
I'm with that guy.
Stupid. But yeah, no, I don't have.
I want a T-shirt that says "I'm with stupid" and has two thumbs like this.
What has two thumbs and is
just pointing at me?
It'd be funny if it was this way.
I'll wear this shirt.
You're a teacher. I'm surrounded by
the Banshees of Inisherin.
Thank you. Yep. Banshees
and it's Brendan Gleeson.
Gleeson.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a
not
great
Dom
freaking
Null.
movie.
Which, by the
Not
way, let
Dom
me
Null.
ask you. Let me just throw one thing out. This was a note. I was going to bring this up in Couch Critics.
The paper.
Dom Null Gleeson. Dom Hall Gleason. Whatever.
Whatever his name is.
The main guy in the paper. He's so very good. The show is. I want it to be better. It's a kind of a reboot of The Office. I get all that. I'm not super happy. I hate when they connect people. I hate when they focus on relationships, or if they jump the gun on it. Because like Pam and Jim in The Office, they didn't.
Like 4 seasons, right?
It took 2 seasons of that, but still, it seemed like a long time. We were invested. We cared. But anyways, I forget all that. I was watching TV again. I have cable, and they're doing a broadcast premiere of episode. So they're taking a show that was made for streaming, and they're reversing it. So now it's going to get broadcast premiere. It's got a date coming up in like a week. They've been advertising it, which is so weird to think in my head, right? Like, The Running Man is on HBO and Netflix, and in a month it'll be
in theaters near you.
That just seems so backwards. Either they're trying to get the show more notoriety, get more stuff. I don't really know.
Trying to build up a following before they premiere it.
Or people maybe liked it more than...
They're calling it the broadcast premiere. Like, I don't know if that's...
good. I like it. I wasn't sure. I was worried.
Yeah.
Probably second episode in.
I like
okay,
DMV better.
I like it.
Yeah, we need to finish that.
Yeah.
I don't like
it. One episode.
Better. I like it. I don't like it better than the paper. It's on a par, I think.
Yeah.
I've watched the first 3 episodes.
Definitely better, I think.
You know what's really good? The Lowdown.
The Lowdown.
The Lowdown.
You know what else is really good? Pluribus.
You know what's even better than all of that? Couch Critics, a real talk couch critics, where we break down all kinds of entertainment like that.
Yes.
Famous for our Mel episodes. If you like Mel playing Mick, and Mel Mick, then you'll like her in the 2 episodes where she is our special guest star.
Stop eating the cat. All right. Well, like I said, I have family here. It is my birthday weekend. We're going to go out to dinner. And that's going to wrap up this episode of Real Talk. I
put a big birthday greeting on the website or something. I'm not social media, by the way. But,
I'll go make a birthday greeting to myself from Dave.
I just don't know if I don't know how to post. I'm not.
Put it in the right spot.
Anyway, it's all good.
He's trying to say goodbye.
So that's going to wrap up this episode. Huge thank you to Mel for being the proxy and standing in for us. And even another huge thank to Mick. At Mick's Movie Reviews, Dr. Celluloid. Check him out. He's on Instagram. He posts multiple times a day. This guy watches movies and he knows what he's talking about. He knows. Check him out. Follow him. Shout out to him. Great list. His list is actually very close to what I would have done if I wasn't being purposefully running around times and everything to try to rope in lots of people. But Mick is what this show is all about, exploring not just the films we love, but why behind that love. Because great cinema doesn't just sit on the screen, it lives through our discussions, our ideas, and those emotions that it sparks within us. So if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you follow Mick at Mick's Movie Reviews on Instagram for more of his takes, dives, and cinema passion. And of course, if you haven't already, hit that follow or subscribe button for Real Talk, all of our podcasts, wherever you listen. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, wherever your cinematic heart dares to wander. If you want to keep the conversation going after the show, join us on social media. Follow at Real Talk on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Threads for updates, behind-the-scenes clips, and a few movie debates that might just ruin your group chat in the best possible way. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It helps more of our film fans find the show, find our network, and it lets us bring the passionate movie talk straight to your screen. So until next time.
Share it with friends. Share with friends.
Share with friends. Happy birthday!
Thank you. Keep watching boldly. Keep feeling deeply. And remember, every reel tells a story. This is Real Talk. Signing off.